first thing then. We have to get wood. This hardcore is going to be really hardcore. There's a lot of complex zombies. That's a lot of achievement. At one time, the zombies can hunt down the player. Here in this blood assembly that she's putting together. Also have a very huge radius, have player detection. On top of all that, they might even show up in the afternoon. I'm right on the rock, so there's gonna be plenty of iron. And just a little bit, for the first night, you can have. With ironclads, I'm very lucky, ahead of you. I see some kind of huge building, maybe in it. Something will come up, will come back, but it's not time yet. If I open the card, ooh, that's good, there's more. And a town of residents just around the corner, now we've got to go Buligo. On the stove, I'm definitely going to be provided for tonight, very. It's good, but there's no food yet, so I'm gonna have to. Enough coal for torches to go underground. And cooking, and everything, absolutely everything, and even the iron, all night. Now we have to find some kind of. I'm on my way, I've already got 60 iron on me, I've seen it. There's a green biome here, I think there might be. There should be some monsters, cows, sheep. There's watermelons over there, that's great, man, there's so many here. Rice, sauve, but I'm only picking up watermelons, so we'll be to feed on them, so somewhere around here, I'll be setting up. For his first night home, I don't have any wool. No bed, no nothing, I think I'm gonna lock up a full aisle to keep a mini zombie from getting in here. They're very aggressive here too, totally. Get ready for the next day and I'll start exploring the area around where I've turned up, but I'm also. I'd make some half blocks to see what's going on the street, and here to cover up somehow. Whoa, what's there? Is going on, look at how many buffs he's got on him, speed. Resist, boost, health, strength, holy shit, I can't believe you're kidding me. This is brutal, I'm gonna get killed on day 1. Of hardcore desire, look what's happening, it's brutal. I'm closing up, and now we can get suited up real quick. I was most worried about the top not being open of space and through the hole without some kind of monster to me here. I also have these things here. Like backpacks, and these backpacks are leather, okay? Leather and 4 strings, that's basically what you can do. Easy to get, I knew it, I knew those shitheads. Come in here, you see they're aiming straight for this one. Crevice, get the hell out of here, it feels like the most. The safe place is on the water somewhere, deep and far away. And the F4 camera will help me, yeah, it's helped me a bit. There's a creeper, I saw him, okay, at least that's how we'll be. To escape from them, the iron I immediately collect in a large in quantity. You're gonna need it for the creation mod, really, really. A lot, until I've built my personal farms. Okay, you can go down here too, and also, yeah. I also see a giant cave, how big it is, more sparkly, finally, that's why I'm happy, I'm having. Now there's wool I just threw away. No, I threw out the sticks, okay, good, great, 6. Fleece, great, and you could get meat, too, which it's for a lizard, you could make some kind of cool a sword with active effects, but you need diamonds and stuff. Bullshit, I get it, if I jump no, I won't make it to the water. Of course you have to get closer somewhere, it's dangerous. Down here from this height, come on. If it wasn't, hi-awaya, oh, that's good, quick. Swim, this is where I can basically make my own cot. And spend the night, maybe at least wait out a few of game days in this town. Is there any way I can fleece? To split it on a thread, can I split it, right? Milestones needed, alright, and I think he's gonna be needed. With a gear with a knob to twist and get threads. I need a rucksack no matter what I do now. I need a rucksack, and that's what it takes. To get ready, which is what it is, while I'm in this town, I've got to make some sort of provision for myself. With the right items, iron, raw meat, some torches, let's clear out the inventory. Swam over there, there's a neat little shore we can go in. It must have been my huge mistake in not thinking ahead and taking a bed with me for a quick overnight stay and not to encounter zombies out here in the middle of the ocean. Akram is we have gold with a 20% chance at recycling, fine, although there's a sheep over there that you can shear and make a bed for yourself. Let's try it. Skin to the max, 6 grand's good, but I need more and I'm seeing some. The house, I mean. No, it's not interesting and it's a little cheating, so I'll just touch it for now. I won't. How can you suck a whole bunch of them barrels out in the field? No, I'm gonna pick them up when I'm all ready. A little bit of development in this Minecraft world. Oh, my God, it's an abandoned factory. Wow, there's also a first floor there. Maybe there will be some shot. Let's try to visit. And so we're going to see what we've got here, a giant crater that's a huge depth and a village on a grief, for fuck's sake, on several levels. Now, I'm gonna put a gear here and a handle that we'll have to rotate. All recycled, great, now there are threads, also I have leather. What a thrill this rucksack is, it allows you to cram a lot of items into it, as it can be improved to an iron rucksack, then to a gold one, to a diamond one, and to an invisible one. This place is huge. The cave, wow, that looks really cool. Wherever I see copper, I'll have to collect it, as it needs to be on a upgrade, 8 blocks of copper. The only thing I've seen there is literally a barrel underwater. Copper, andesite, okay. Yes. My hunch was as good as it could be, somewhere around this spot right here would be lost treasure, and I also see some underwater buildings. A little bit of gold. A little bit of emeralds and the heart of the sea, that's right, that's necessary, I took it, let it be, in the future I'll have some more of it. Anyone can use it, now we have to go back and settle in, build a cabin, but you can live in a house. Occupy it or rebuild it or build my own private home. I want to scout. I want to make sure that when the day comes I get inside the rock, where I saw a huge cave. Probably, still, if there is a big cave, it will be possible to realize some sort of a project, really a construction project, cool. Stack upgrade starter tier, that's easy. Tin, this one's regular wood, and this one with iron and laths, come on. Let's try this, and that, let's go, let's round the rucksack, let's do what's in the rucksack, Added 2 slots, perfect, next you need iron, 8 grand, ooh. Well, I can't make a piston yet, I don't have a tear, I don't have a magnet, I need a lot for a magnet. Stuff that I don't have yet, 8 on the serite blocks, yikes, that's it. Upgrades, do, 1, 2, 3, done, now there's another rucksack, this one is bigger. Like a double chest, seriously, okay, we'll keep it, but this rucksack also has a upgrades that add speakers, wow, I think I'm gonna go with that backpack, yeah. Definitely, everything, 10, and you can still make a whole bunch of torches for the future, it needs to be explored. I'm going to be running really fast now, no, skeleton won't do it, let's be friends. I take the torches and run. I'm going to try to make the most of running here now by taking some time. I need more torches to light it up so I can feel safe. I need more torches. I need more torches. I need more torches. Crap, it's a food fight. I'm even with a monster here. A rucksack fell out. It turns out there are also monsters that can carry those rucksacks. Plus there are upgrades, and from these monsters comes music. Unfortunately this moment on the record is not. Got it, but this rucksack, what's the gunpowder, the saddle, the music record, I can. Wearing a rucksack and playing music, the food's running out so fast, now it's my job on this one. Cave to vacuum up absolutely all the coal and iron I can find. I'll probably turn on the time-lapse and be. Now to gather all these resources, man, the cave is perfect for a construction project. There's a huge city here, wow, all built up to the max, very, very nice, I'm like. And so I'm home, I'm taking the blast pipe safely stolen from the residents, I'm taking it back now. It'll come in handy, here's what I've got, it's on resources, here's what I've got, where it's on metal and coal. There's plenty of coal now, you don't have to worry about coal at all, you can now. To make andesite alloys and start developing the crate mod a little bit at a time, but I want to start by coming up with where my base would be. I decided I'd have my base here in the ocean. If I use the crate mod it will be more interesting, considering you have to pump out water, build gigantic walls and so on. I'll try to build it all with crate mod of course, we'll see. If it'll work at all, the radius of its size and everything else, I can't tell you because I don't know yet. But you'll probably have to remove a whole bunch of resources with a drill here. Also build walls and so on and pump out a whole lot of water. I remind you that here I am in this. Hardcore is not limited in any way to surviving a day at a time. This is the part of the island I'm on. I will make it my temporary home, and here I will begin to make preparations for all the. It's going to be a lot of glass, it's going to need a lot of variety. Materials, good thing the crate mod allows you to create a bolshnik, assemble it in giant. On an industrial scale and create sand from it, there is already a large, illuminated and flat area on which you can add mechanisms little by little here. Plenty of room for it. As soon as I make the saw I'll need the wood completely. Drop off and so do the upgrade once 2-3 ready one I took and stack upgrade great there. Gold I certainly won't make it too expensive 128 just that I probably need the next levels. Well let's do another stack upgrade so 256 now I can put blocks in one slot. So I can do another stack of upgrades, so I've spent all the iron, but now if I'm right. I understand I can store 512 of one kind of item in one slot here. Let's check. That's great, that saves a whole bunch of slots. By the way, it happens to be under my cave that I've been lighting up. There's another cave that you can run to light up and here again. You see the cave is getting deeper, which means it's worth a try. To look for diamonds here. They're fighting amongst themselves right now. Look at him go, 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 look at him go. Why do you keep going? Why do you keep going? Why do you keep going? Because it's my choice. As you can see, the caves here are huge. I love these caves just because I'm a huge fan of a lot of greenery, and here it's right underground. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna be lucky today on diamonds or not. Where are all the diamonds? We'll take it fast, 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 and lucky diamonds. I was lucky it was 6 pieces 8 diamonds collected. If you move it now it's already 18. Well just. We found the dip dark and there's too much iron in one place for me. It seems that there's an iron vein here made further with a pickaxe, of course an axe, of course a sword, of course a sword, just the perfect place to build some dwarf sea from Lord of the Rings. The whole bay of this Akram, which means if I collect 200 pieces it'll be like 40 gold with 200 grand, and I've already got 150 grand. Oh, man, it's okay. You can live a good life. If we know it's here, we can at least try to get to that chest and to whistle something down there. Look, what's the idea? Come on. Come on. Why don't we go down there? Opened his trousers, swiped his books, took everything. You can leave, but I don't remember if it's there. Below are more chests. Look what I found here, right? Skeleton farming. I'd like to explore a little bit more of this biome. I see that there's no thing that reacts there. See, there's no. I don't get the signal. I don't get it. Two spawners together can be a double experience farm. You can get in the middle and make a farm together on two spawners so that from them both monsters appearing, falling, and crashing. This will be a must-do mission. Now I think I've found everything I need for this hike, this trip underground. We can go back for another spawner. Yeah, I mean, bamboo's not just for construction. Scaffolding, but also building blocks now that a diamond-shaped. Now let's see, plus 2 extra slots. Great, it's a blasting upgrade. Auto-blasting, which means it will automatically overcook items in the inventory, just like I really want it, but I want this thing too, but I'm gonna be so stoked to get diamonds for it. I need to collect these things, and these things are crafted using a simple recipe, but thanks to and to power them you have to work like hell, and you need a lot of wool. I can partially do something and try to make a windmill. By the way, let's try it. The windmill is ready, and now you need these things: sticks, wool, and andesite alloy. Who don't know? Screed mod to everyone, I love this modification. Now we do it like this and the tree is ours. The windmill will have to be set up here and everything will have to work perfectly on the windmill. The mill will need a complex mechanism. It is quite a heavy labor-intensive process. Brass. For the brass it will be necessary to knead, and for this you need a blaze burner and a wood burner. And you'll need to fill up on plates and make your own storage space. 21 barrels, that's very important. Ready, in 21 vaults just as ready. The temporary vault will be right here. I'm making it. You need to find a big pine tree right away. Pine trees have no problem germinating towards each other and can be a huge stack of pine trees, and then in one swift fell swoop cut them all down and get a full. I'm making them a corridor of love. Then to this corridor I'll hook up another one. It'll be easier than building a corridor. He's behind me, so I can see what they've got here. Love carrots. Will someone new appear? Already here from below has appeared, all a bit gumshoe. Hopefully after a while they'll breed there in large enough numbers. No way. Magnetic upgrade right in the ship. Seriously, stand and proof magnetic. No way. This is me hooking on. You can switch yourself on and off, by the way, so picking up objects, picking up experience, that's me. I see. That's a good look. So I was saying I won't take anything I haven't developed myself into. In the crate mod I've evolved to this point, so I'm sucking dust. It's not too bad. Why did I take the chain? I have no idea, really, but these are the things you can pick up. I'll catch up with you. Look at this beauty. Look at this structure in the middle of a dark forest. Who'd think it'd be here anyway? Cost the house already looks like something from the residence at. Is that it's right next to the village, and I don't think there are any evil monsters there. It'll say safe haven. Safe haven. Okay. What the hell are you doing? Look at this slope. Some kind of underwater, come on, seriously, some kind of weird test room. It's not like a normal one. Why go head on when you can hit the legs? You tell me. They didn't give me any keys. How am I supposed to open it? Why am I bothering? I don't know. I've got a spanner. It works great. The only thing I'm not taking from here is this. These clever funnels, because crafting them requires advanced tools that I don't have. I can't scrap this kind of stuff at the base now, so I'm not gonna touch it. I'm sick of it. Got lucky with this magnet, and I guess to get lucky with other plushies, you have to look into it. In the wreck more often. Whoa, 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 I see another building, another building, another building. One building, another building, another building, and another one. There's so much to see, but I need a pink one. Would he still a house I've never been to? He looks beautiful by the way he's well maintained in it. A building unlike any other I've seen before. In this building in the difference from all the previous fractions is it's cool. I almost died 999 all it's under my feet either. Here or here or here or here I found it. I'm slowly but surely moving towards my home. I'm made a big loop ring. You can say I'm going back in the next videos. We'll be able to. I'll always favor running around to the levers to scout the area. To the mountains, if I'm offered either to the mountains or to the sea, I'll always say the mountains, and that's what I'm here for. I can just go straight ahead and downstairs is empty. I know what the hell to do to get down from it. Back to go Geronima Hermai. It was very cool. First thing, we take the iron, we take this, we take this, we take this. Andesite casings seem to be working out. I'm about to build a thing that will give me unlimited supply of gravel and iron, as it will work on top of the lava in the rigs here. There'll be water, there'll be a stone, and that stone will immediately fall down into the milestone and to be recycled and ejected from the bottom of the funnel to make it fall out. That you have to lift it up. Okay, there will be a gear to feed everything. Of course we'll do it all. We'll power it from the windmill. Anything that falls out will be blown that way. Get into the vault and then from the vault to the chest. So we put one bam in. It's like it fits right in here perfectly to take the items all the way in and inside here. I put the funnels in. It started up but couldn't get it to start spinning properly, overstressed. Oh, she's up and running. Now she's had enough. Good. That's how we leave it. Great, why go deep underground when everything is on the surface? That's it now. It's working perfectly fine. I'm happy with it. It's blowing, but here if you were watching, the grave is about to appear. Wait a minute, I'll switch off the magnet, while that thing. I'll let it work for a while. The drip tray should have started collecting lava, but it's on the. I'll be expanding this thing later when I have a full-fledged lava farm working. Then it will be possible to make a boiler on blaze burners, and of course if gravel to pass through the crushing wheels, which I will also have soon. You can get a sand. I'll probably stand around here for half an hour and we'll see how many resources we can accumulate right here. There's 200 gravel here right now. All half an hour starts. We'll see what happens later on in 10 minutes. We got plus 2,000. How much? Plus 2,800, 3,000, even 3,000 gravel in 10 minutes. This means that in half an hour potentially, I get 9,000 gravel, and to keep the sound down the rucksack could be leave it here and he'll keep doing it all by himself, and then the iron's overcooked and that's 50. There's iron, but we'll look at the nuggets. By the way, we can put this here in the iron. I'll spend it very quickly on new cauldrons that will collect lava first. Let's make one plate, and now let's try it. Yes, a regular chest fits me. Then the auto furnace will have to be removed from here, and there are already 4 residents here and 1 more in this place. I didn't bring them a bed, so they didn't breed. I finally found a birch. I think I know why he won't take it. You have to shut him out completely from all the other residents so they don't have to look at him. He's embarrassed in front of them. Let's check out the farm. I'll be right back. I don't know the limit of this thing, how many blocks it can hold right here. 15,700 inside if you pump everything out of the barrel. Let's wait and see. It's fast enough. Pumping all the items 17,400 gravel. Well, I think that might be enough for what I'm. And we're gonna try to repair our clothes in hell and get some building materials. I hope Gasto won't shoot me now. I can see on the map that there's a fortress over there where we'll be now. You can go there a little bit at a time and dig an ammo. That's the trick to this thing. A quart to throw in and the quartz will be just like the gold nuggets I dig up at once. And yes, I need more food, but I don't see it here. Nothing interesting except at the end he flashes something as he goes skeleton autocarmy funny I hear. Blaze Spavner, I can hear it making noise. Blaze Spavner wasn't there, unfortunately it can't be helped. We're looking for a new fortress. We can open a map. There's a bastion in the bastion, too. If it's within the limits. Yeah, what else is so healthy? We'll go here too. Wondered how I come up here every time I come here to get an item, like this. Very carefully until we get to the center. Now I'm gonna hide this gold here, and all the gold that I'll dig up will be magnetized super, and here the diamonds are great on Zerite. A bar for the first Zerite piece of clothing, why not? What else do we have here? Iron. You can throw it away right away, it'll go into my inventory. Same with the quart iron. Gives up a lot of experience, which means I'll be able to gain more levels for future enchantments for now. I'm walking around here, plus I'll have building materials, and on top of that I'll accumulate gold. I've got gold. There's already 20 bars, 18 blocks, and 800 nuggets, so there's chests here, chests there, chests there. With nuggets and nothing else interesting. Well, why did I come here? Explain me. Please, I can't take this place by force. I can't believe how healthy it is. Now look at it this way, it's like a base in the center with a spa in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to get it right back to the inventory. Piglin Brutus jumped right in here and I see a whole bunch of them standing there. Oh, my god, I hate it when lava spills in here. Now let's put a craftsman in here. Upgrade and make a blaze cage. I found the fortress. I still have 17 blazes to catch. 15 more sticks to fill. It's gonna take a while. 7 more sticks. Wonderful. We need to catch 18 blazes additionally on the bidding. Everything is clear and clear 17 and hold back the strangers. It is very. Even well, a whole pack of potions not yet. I attacked a lot of threads and also a lot of leather now. It's time for this thing to be pumped full of gold blocks. Bam, ready and in. Upgrade another shove. Bam 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 bam, ready, and I can hold 4,096 items in one damn slot. A non-scarred rucksack, look at the size of it. Oh, it's grown enormously. Now, let's start maximizing. Do Craig mod I need ASAP. Sand mechanical crafter pretty much. It's a complicated thing that requires brass, and the brass is made by mixing the mixer. Which means I need to set up a mixer now. I've been making mixers. I'll put 2 blaze burners, of course. That's what I've been collecting them for. I'll get some more. A little bit of charcoal blaze burner here, and now we light it all up. Let it mix some more. We'll need rose quartz. Okay, and now I have rose quartz. This paper will rub off. And now these 21 electron tubes, there's brass, there's wood, and so that's me. I'll switch it off, and then I'll build the whole thing on the side here for the craft. Andesite, here are 4 more planks, and start the mechanism. Everything is coming up. I'll need more. The speed controller requires a mechanism, and it needs a mechanism like the one you see here. It's a complicated process that involves a cycle of one-handed, 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 and one-handed. These things are good, and now you need a gold plate. Ready to go, 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 ready to go. If I press here 1 2 3 extract here in the chest, as you can see, it appears. Gravel, that's right, these cables are very handy, they allow for a little bit of finesse. I'm just doing it. I'll get the fulcrum here and run the cable to the other side and pick up all the items from here. The extract inside, so we get the sand. Now we have to run it, and here's where to choose. Speed 256 if it can handle it at all. Once I have tens of thousands of panes of glass I can. To start building up another diamond here, maybe we'll be lucky enough to get a bigger one. Lucky 16, excellent. Oh, how lucky I am. I think I have everything. 35 diamonds, excellent. 1 cave was enough. And now I think I'm gonna make myself these brass things. 2 of them are enough to get me started. The previous ones are without filters, but these can be with filters, and here I can set them to. They only took iron nuggets and everything else, and of course to spill water. Quickly, I finally have a terminal, but I'm about to turn it into a craft terminal. I'll be able to look in here and craft directly in this thing. Now I can also make a barrel here. I'll put some of the items over there to make it easier to craft here. I'll upload the lava here later. As a support block, I'll put this in here, I'll put this, and now I'll remove the support block. I put the glass in the funnel, I put the sand, I throw it in the lava bucket, of course. It won't work like that. Here's 1600, 1800, 1800, 2200. See how fast the glass appears? I'd like that. The amount of coal would be too much to cook with, but this stove allows you to do it all literally in seconds, in about 3 minutes, and I've already got 17,000 panes of glass. Now I'm going to pause. I'm waiting for the right amount of gravel for the job, and I'll meet you in time lapse, where I'm going to start marking out a circle and draining it a little bit at a time. I've built one of these in the test world. 1-on-1 water will must be checked to see if it will work here. 13,000 glass is needed. It's just to map out the center area, drain it, then set up this mechanism and run it through the round and round and round. I'm really excited about it. It's going to save a huge amount of time. It was 13,000, it's 9,500. My glass is enough, and on top of that the glass will need to be painted at my place. 1,000 charcoal got 2,000 dye and a little gray with a slight chance at that. All the redecorating came out to 16,500 panes of glass, just perfect. To make a big, huge one, but to do that you have to enclose a small area here at the watching time-lapse construction begin. Let's go. And I know in my heart there will be questions about the cars I've used to The arrangement of blocks to drain your future base. Here's an example of a car, ordinary handrails, and inside the block that's falling all glued together. All you have to do is put the torch on and there she goes. Driving around and laying blocks and building a wall like that is as easy as it gets with a machine like this. It was easy and simple to lay gravel to make a wall and delineate the tanks. For water for future drainage outside. 78 game day for you. Past 1/2 lapses for the. I'm about 10 hours into the job and I've already cursed 3 times the day I decided to do such a huge base. Now I want to move all the iron stockpiles that have been built up here. In the farm, I'll be clearing out my quarry, as they say, excavator quarry. Who's got so many resources? I've got so many resources that I've got to somehow. And the only option is to just squeeze them into a pile like this. Here are 81 flint cubes. This one has 729. If you squeeze it even tighter, it's 729 times 9, and that's in the 1 cube 6,500. You can see how much volume has been removed here, and that's a hell of a lot. I'm not arguing my base won't be at the very bottom of the base edge, which is the lowest part of it will be. It's this level, and what's below is my quarry for the resources I'll be and mine all the way down to the hip and get the resources to build here in this one. There's a jetpack and you won't need it, but it's so expensive. 11 bars, you don't need it. Varden City needs to be cleansed, and plus Elytra to get in the edge world it will not be an easy task. Plus it'll need to craft fuel, and for fuel you'll need redstone ore and charcoal. The thing works very easily. That here I have this megatorch showing what it looks like and showing you how it works is crafted like this, not very expensive megatorch and a certain radius around it. It helps a lot that there's so many monsters in the barrel. Of cut seems at first glance to be very, very few, but consider that there are 5 already compressed blocks of cobblestone. Compressed, I mean I have 3 of them, and in one of those block of 59,000 cobbles every 2 layers of blocks traveled, I stopped the quarry and did what you're about to see on the screen right now. I've recompressed all the cubes anyway, thus storing a huge amount of needed resources compressed, plus it is already has reached the diamonds and is starting to mine them little by little. Now we'll create them together with you. A machine that will build a wooden floor right here on this level. That's an observation level, so that to move around and see everything under the water is very convenient, very cool, and plus it's also. And on it you can put some trusses, add some fence here to divide it. Stripes everything like a cow farm and so on, but in general it takes resources. You can take another supply of emeralds, go haggle with the villagers and pick up some books for defense. To glamour up all my clothes, I need protection, I need to brighten and repair, so that's it. My accumulated emeralds are about to be auctioned off. By the way, what do I need to bid? How much? We're going to have to put on 4 well until we can't do it yet. They don't take these, but after a while I'll trade with them again and make more money. Levels first. Do breaking 3. What if you create an immediately finished book with 3 traits? 16. Levels are expensive, but they made 1 piece of armor and I'm back without levels. I've been trading the levels, it's all over. Oh, yeah, it's all fallen apart, and now I've got to dry my hands. I only use what's in my inventory, so there's no need to put any other filter on it. That's the filter that's on this arm and the hands. There are bars now. The arms need to every time to re-glue the parts all glued together now, so that the frames are glued. You need to use a spanner on these chassis and make their surface sticky by simply gluing them on without. Will come out. Check. Yes, it works. Everything is great. Now here we need to put the vault episode. I'll probably mold the wood and make the floor and then I'll be done. Then consider it really finished, and in the next few videos I'll start doing the artwork of this glass wall to make everything just as beautiful. I love crate mods. How long has it been? Saves money during construction. I'd be too tired to lay 8,000 planks by hand myself, and he's just here. Went through the machinery and made me a whole wooden tier in my huge class base, and now I'm wildly lucky I didn't crash. I got pushed down by this arrow and I'm really hard. I was scared I really fell from a great height. I knew I had to have a soft fall on my shoes, otherwise I'd be dead by now. And how to move 5,840 blocks of masonry is, of course, to squeeze it so that it just fits in the wine press, and that's it, and there's nothing to worry about. 5,000 blocks in all. Only in 72 blocks is great, just and so with my hands all done now I have to literally a little bit of stone to put in them. Now I have to get glue to re-glue the whole structure. That's what I need. You won't need this one anymore. Here we glue everything like this up, like this and like this. I think I've done everything, and now it should work on the corners where the stones were. I'll have to manually remove them, but it's really not a big deal. Everything's great. Did everything as I wanted. Well, practically there are still some small things that need to be fixed, but that's it. It's already time-saving to remove extra cubes rather than manually build it all up. I already said that. The crate mod is my favorite technical Minecraft mod at all, and all the time I've been playing in Minecraft, not like this, and another 36 Deplora 56. What I missed, what I still lacked hands. I didn't have enough. It's alright, 56 plus the ones I had in my inventory, and that's a straight 93. The thing came out alright, it's fine, it's all set up, but I think I set up my hands like this, that they're gonna put it one block lower anyway. Well, it's not a problem. We'll do it. A cobblestone floor, the most important thing is that there's a pour on top of it, and then we'll move it higher, and let's do what we need to do, but first we need to glue this thing together. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? The future in Minecraft. Man, look how fast it is. I'm mine. Here I am. I'm downstairs waiting at the time. The machine uses tens of thousands of cobblestones to completely build up the floor and save money. A lot of time, especially since I've got one car building everything, one mining a little bit. I'll put a rope on top of the rope here. I'll remove the lower block. Now I'll lower it at the and now I'm gonna take the whole thing up one tier to build up the walls. Add arches also here and here and here, over here and here. You can even run a train, and now here. And I have to press the whole cobblestone back in. I doubt I'll be using it again for all 18 thousands of acres of land. I bet I'm gonna have a quick sleepover here in bed. I'll never get tired of being happy. Look how cool it looks all round. That it would grow, I think. Sometime in the next episode, we'll be able to make some kind of billet for the future house. Standard. I was originally thinking of making this place 40 blocks radius, but not 90 this. The upper radius of this glass circle here, and then I figured out that 40 blocks is 40 blocks. But it's a small thing really, and now by the end of this episode I'm still even. I haven't had time to finish the walls or the decorative columns that will support this glass because of that I started this whole build here. This is the standard one generated here. A huge mountain, a small cliff right here, and diagonally across it, right here is the exit to the ocean. If you've seen this far, thank you so much for the watching. With you was Ifini. It was a hardcore survival with Minecraft mod crate first part.